Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is Wednesday. It is hump day. It is June 23rd. We are in the last week of June. Oh my gosh. Yeah, July is upon us. We're in Cancer season. We're heading into Leo season, which is my season. Leo or Cancer is actually my moon. So, could be why I'm also feeling very emotional and very tired this couple of weeks. So I hope you're all doing well. Good morning, Darlene. Good morning, Karen. So yesterday, thank you for joining me for Tarot Tuesday. Another beautiful night. Thank you, thank you. Hey, good morning, Anne. Good morning, Sarah. So yeah, I'm a little later today. I actually slept in. I woke up about the time that I would normally be going live. So I was like, oh, well, I guess that's not going to happen right now. So I made coffee and I had a few minutes. So yeah, let's just clear these cards and see what the message is for us today. Beautiful out. Absolutely beautiful out. All right, I'm taking 2 bonus cards because they were there and I just felt like we needed them. So this could be quite a long message. So if you don't have coffee, I would grab some. This might take a minute. I haven't even looked at them. I don't even know what the bonus cards are. I just know that they were there and they were feeling like I needed to grab them. So it might be a specific message for someone in particular, or it just might be another more clarification of what we all need. So we'll see. We'll see. The first card that came out did not surprise me because I've been pulling this card pretty regularly for the past, I'd say, week. So yeah, the momentum is still gaining. We are still moving forward. We are still coming into what is for us. So many of us may not have even felt like what this momentum is yet, like what is coming. So I would say stay in positive expectation because your horizons are expanding right behind it. Look at that. So guys, things are going in a positive direction, even if you can't feel it. And I feel like for many of you, this is about the job that you're needing to come in, the job that you're waiting for. You've been, think happy, people, think happy. You've been really wanting it to kind of land in your lap, and it happened yesterday. You know, sometimes when things aren't happening when we want them to, it's because it's not ready. You're ready, but whatever the person or the situation is not ready. So it's going to be really, really important for you to be surrendering to the how and the when, do what you can do in the moment, take care of what you can take care of, and just trust that what you're needing is showing up. It's coming. It's on its way. And right now, it is going to be important for you to get in balance, to not be in such urgency that you're drawing in the fear. Urgency is fear energy. And when you're drawing in the fear, all you're going to do is keep drawing in more fear. And the universe is like, nope, we're bringing it to you. But now you've got to get into balance. Balance what we're giving you and what you also need to be doing. So it feels like for many of you, you're juggling. You're juggling responsibilities. You're juggling dreams. You're juggling robbing Peter to pay Paul. You're juggling the finances. So for a lot of you, it's about stepping back, getting quiet, getting into balance, knowing that everything that is coming for you is for you, but right now it's on its way. It's not here yet, but it's coming. So staying in the positive expectation is going to be really, really important, because it feels like for those of you who are waiting for that ship to come in, you're going to have a choice. So everything is turning in your favor. It's all on its way. It's all coming. It's going to be success. It's going to be expansion. But you've got to surrender the urgency. You've got to surrender the fear. Get into the, I don't know how and I don't know when. I just know. I just know it's coming. And that positive expectation is going to allow you to let the choices flow to you so that you can start receiving what is for you. But right now, that fear is kind of keeping things at bay. So that momentum that wants to build, you keep breaking it. You keep stopping it. So today, make a wish. Today, make a wish. Today, request a most benevolent outcome. Today, get into gratitude. So that when the choice appears, you're coming from that balanced and centered place and you know that everything is working out for your highest and greatest good. Because if you're letting the fear drive the train, it's not going to work out well. It's going to take longer. It's going to be harder. Everything is on its way for you. But things don't show up when we want them to. Because what we need, what the universe can see is better for us, it takes time to put together. And that's not good. That's not good when you're blocking it, when you're holding it off. So today, make a wish. All right, are you ready? For those of you who just joined us, I pulled 2 bonus cards because they were right there and they could not be pulled. I have not looked at them, but we're going to add to this message, or they're going to have their own message. I'm not sure yet. So good morning, everyone. Good morning. Oh my gosh, Karen, thank you. Thank you so much. That was really sweet. Thank you. All right, so here's the bonus message. Oh, there's 3. Spirit is speaking today. The first card out, brow chakra. So for many of you, your intuition is developing. A lot of you, this Mercury retrograde, Saturn being in retrograde, a lot of planets kind of going backwards. It's ramping up your intuition. You're feeling, seeing, hearing, knowing things in a way that maybe you haven't before, or in a way that now you're like, the last time this happened, I didn't trust it and it didn't go well. So for many of you, it is getting in connection to your higher self through your clairaudience, clairvoyance, clairsentience, whatever clair you feel. All right? Whatever the communication is, it's time to trust it and act on it. The brow chakra is your third eye. It is that impression. It is that feeling. It is that vision. It is that knowingness. It is the more that is that you're experiencing. And for many of you, it's time. It's time to say, I'm here. Jade, honestly, honey, you can look at the meanings of what they are, but if you know that you know, but you don't know how you know, that's clairsentience. If you are hearing thoughts, if you're hearing words outside of yourself, if you're hearing things that you know that wasn't you, that's clairaudience. If you're seeing and getting images in your mind's eye, if you're having dreams, that's clairvoyance. And many, many people have premonitions in their dreams. And keeping a dream journal is very important so you can go into that dream further once you wake up. So yes, this is what I teach. So if this is something you're really looking for, in September, I'm going to actually do the mediumship course again, evidentiary mediumship. Right now, I'm teaching intuitive guidance. So yes, guys, on my services tab, the classes are there. What's coming up, what's going on. So if this is something you're being drawn to learn more about, I would invite you to do that. Because for many of you, you are coming into a time of balance. You're coming into a time of justice. Some injustices happened, and I feel like this Saturn retrograde is really going to bring injustice to you. And that's okay, Jade. Sometimes it's honestly not important. It's not important if you know what clair you're getting. As long as you know that you're getting an experience, you're having an experience, that's important. So for many of you, it is justice. coming into some injustice being righted. So Saturn is going to bring about some way you're going to receive something that you lost. May not be in the way that you wanted to receive it. It may not be exactly what you lost, but it's going to be somehow giving back to you in a way that what you was taken from you is no longer hurtful. Oh yeah, because it's time to cut the cords from the past. Time to cut the cords. The situations and the people that no longer serve you, it's time to let them go. The past has a way of holding us down. If we get bogged down in the victimization, in the blame game, if we get bogged down in the anger and wanting the revenge, we're only hurting ourselves. We're not hurting that other person. They don't care if we're angry. They don't care if we're discouraged. They're going on with their lives. They're doing what they need to do. They're doing what they want to do. They're happy. But you're the one holding yourself back by holding on to all that negative emotion. You're the one holding yourself down in depression and despair. Because what they did, they've moved on from. It was awful. It was hurtful. In most cases, it was downright shitty. But now it's time for you to say, it's over. I'm letting it go. I'm recognizing they made the decision at the time that they made it. It negatively impacted me like nobody's business. I've had to pick myself up off the ground, and they don't care. But I'm letting that go because I love me. And I know that when I get into contentment and hopefulness and optimism and positive expectation, that the right people in the right situations are just going to flow to me. I don't have to hold myself down anymore. I don't have to hurt my own heart. Because when you truly begin to love yourself for who you are, that's when you're going to draw the love that you're seeking to you. So honestly, stop seeking. Love yourself. Because what you put out is what you get back. What is within is so without. As above, so below. As within, so without. Law of correspondence. Law of attraction is the universe is going to join up the dots and bring to you that which you're vibrating at. If you're vibrating at anger and discouragement, you're just going to get more. If you're vibrating at rage and victimization and blame, you're just going to get more. But if you're vibrating at enthusiasm and passion and love and appreciation and gratitude, you're going to get more of that. Absolutely, Karen. Absolutely. Hey, Brooke. Good morning. Good morning, Sharon. It's about loving yourself in a way that anybody who doesn't love you is going to fall away because they're not going to resonate with you anymore. And for some of those that fall away, it's going to be a little painful, a little hurtful. You didn't see it coming. You thought they would go with you. You didn't recognize that they had an agenda, and now you're not participating in their agenda. And that can be hurtful, but it's okay because now you're going to be able to draw in the people who will love you for who you are, who don't have an agenda, who don't care that you're being your authentic self because they're resonating with your authentic self. And you're probably resonating with them unlike anybody else has resonated with them before. They're just as excited to meet you as you are to them. And that's a nice feeling. To know that there's a reciprocity. You're reciprocating. You're on equal footing. It's a balanced relationship. And that's whether that's, and those just flipped right out. And we got 3 of those. All right, big message on a Wednesday. So that's what Spirit's bringing me to, is this idea that you have everything you need inside of you. And now it's just about bringing it out in a way that you're resonating so that people can resonate with you. And it's a balanced relationship, a balanced situation, whether it's love, whether it's work, whether it's money, whether it's a partner. When you're flowing in alignment with belief and empowerment, there's no stopping you. But it takes work to get there. And sometimes it's really, really hard to get away from the revenge and the anger and the rage and the discouragement and the blame, because that's all you've ever known. And some of that was given to you very early in your life. And how do you transform that when all you know that's how you feel? You don't know why you feel that way. And honestly, that's where the integrative energy therapy comes in. Those higher vibrational beings that are going to come in and transform your negative patterns, they don't need to know the why. They just need to know that they love you and they want you to be the best version of yourself, and they're going to work with your higher self, and they're going to bring you into alignment. They're going to help you with self-love. Because only once you love yourself can you really draw in the love that you're looking for. So all that seeking that you're doing, all you're doing is creating more situations of seeking. That's how that works. It's profound when you figure that out. Because for someone who's been seeking her whole life and still hasn't received, I can't say that. I can't say that. I have. But yes, loving yourself totally, totally changes it. Changes the game. And when you recognize that that's what you need to do to change the game, the seeking stops. There's no more seeking. There's being open to possibility. You'd have to allow it in, but you don't have to go find it. You don't have to be on that hamster wheel of need, want, seek, seek. Nope. So for some of you who really do feel stumped, I would say think about getting some energy healing. Whether it's me with integrated energy therapy, whether it's somebody with Reiki, whether it's somebody with unity field healing, whatever. Today, this message isn't about me selling myself. Today, this message is for us to be able to raise our vibrational frequency. And I know that that can be really, really hard when you've got some traumas and dramas that are just weighing you down. They're sitting in your heart. They're sitting on your shoulders. They're right there on the back of your neck. They're all filling your root chakra, holding you down. And for some people, it feels like they can't even get out of their own way. They're drowning because those traumas and dramas are weighing on them so bad. And the traumas are the hurts that we've been through, and the dramas are the stories that we tell ourselves. And if you haven't checked out my blog, that blog is there. Good morning, Charlena. All right, so the 3 cards that popped out for the advice portion of today, and I haven't looked at them, so the first one is, boom, validating our message today, self-acceptance. Until you love yourself unconditionally, all the warts, love yourself for all the imperfections. I had to learn to love my body. I had to learn to love my, and transform my very critical nature. You know, a lot of what you're given at your early life, it follows you. And until you recognize, what's following you and what needs to change. And for me, it was being critical of others. I grew up in a very, very critical family, always judging. I had to transform that. I had to transform my mental concept of my physical form because I always felt like the fat girl. Again, I was criticized. I was given that story. I had to change it. I was someone that is seen that couldn't manage money. I had to change that story. I had to learn that the reason it looked like I couldn't manage money was because I was in lack mentality. And lack mentality kept taking money away from me because I never felt like I had enough. I was manifesting not having enough. I had to change that story. So for many of us, we have to change the stories to get to the self-acceptance. We have to really start looking at and getting very observant of how we're thinking about ourselves and becoming the observer to our thoughts. Because only then can we get in connection with our higher self to transform those self-sabotaging thoughts. Self-acceptance. We have to love ourselves, because only through loving ourselves can we then draw in the love that we want. The positive people, the positive tribe, the positive job, the one that's going to be the one that's going to make you want to get up and go to work because of the people that you work with and the energy around the work. It feels good and you want to be a part of it. Because it's time. It's time to trust the universe. It's time to get into connection for what is for you. The higher self, the universe, God consciousness, God, Buddha, goddess, whoever you believe in, yes, they have your back. They're sending you signs and symbols and messages all the time. We talked about just the other day. You guys were giving me all your signs. It was beautiful. The cardinals showing up, the number sequences showing up, the birds, the songs, the lyrics, whatever it is, they're always in communication. And now it's time to trust and act on that communication. Some of you, it's going to be taking a leap of faith. I've never done this thing before, but it keeps coming to me. I keep getting the opportunity. So now it's time. It's time for me to say, okay, I get it. This is for me. I've never done it before. I'm scared to death, but it's an excited fear. It's an excited scared. Because if it's not the excited scared, and it is your gut going, no, 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 then you have to be discerning. You have to be discerning. If your gut truly is telling you do not do something, do not do it. But if it's that excited fear of could I? Should I? Yes. That's your yes. Genevieve, this is a general message, honey, so you might want to go back and watch the replay once I'm done, because this is a big message for all of us today. And yes, I include myself in that. Yes, because we are all here to have joy and contentment. We are all here to be happy. We are all here to have the life experience that we came here to have. But those traumas and dramas are keeping you from it. And that's why you have to get in connection. That's why you have to hear, feel, see, and know what you're being guided to, because that's giving you the help that you need to move past the traumas and dramas that are holding you back. Can be scary. Can be unnerving. No worries. Don't apologize, Genevieve. Thank you for being here. So yes, sometimes we have to work with others. Sometimes we have to find the support system, whether that's an energy healer, a medium, someone doing this work, or therapeutic care. For some of you, maybe there are some things that you really do feel like you need to see a doctor for. If you're clinically depressed, you should see a doctor. If you really do have some traumas that you don't know what to do with, get therapeutic care. Do what you need to do for yourself, however that looks, because we're all here to have this joy and contentment. And for many of us, we don't know how to get there. I didn't for a long, long time. I don't want you to feel like you're alone. Not at all. But it's time. It's time, with everything that's going on in the atmosphere, with all the planetary alignments. Again, if you don't have an astrologer, find one. I've posted a couple of them in the Guidance 311 group. Take a look. Find someone that resonates with you. Take a look at your natal chart, because it's time. It's time with all of these retrogrades. It's time for all of these eclipses. It's time for all of these full moons to give us the impetus to change. And we can't truly change until we heal. And for some of you, that will be the transformation, the healing. But it's time to not stay stuck. It's time to get out of the fear. Be here now. Enjoy the present moment and all of the positive experiences that have unfolded and are continuing to unfold. A wave of contentment is washing over your life. Contentment is about taking time to reflect on your situation, enjoy the moment, and trust that you are always being guided. Your angel team is encouraging you to follow your heart now. Do what makes your heart and soul sing. Do what makes you smile, dance, and rejoice in the glory of life. Your angel guide is encouraging you to live your joy fully. Know that your ultimate purpose is to live joyfully. And through the expression of your joy, you will reach a state of bliss and contentment. Happiness is the key to inner peace, and you are being given an opportunity to experience it now. If you find yourself feeling sad, drained, or overwhelmed, know that this is all about to change. In order to usher in positive energy into your life, your angels are encouraging you to do what makes you feel alive. Whether you're drawn to pursuing a hobby, spending time in nature or with loved ones, or even having a digital detox, you're being guided to make those moves now. Anything that makes you feel positive, blessed, and joyful will support you in magnetizing more of these feelings and experiences into your life. Your angels are waiting to shine their light and love on your world. So call on them now to bring that love in. Yeah, because it's time. It's time. Good morning, Ritaj. Welcome. Good morning, Serena. So, big message. For those of you just joining, you may want to watch the replay. We got 5 bonus cards today. So, it was a big message. All right. So, all right, guys, it is Wednesday. It is Wednesday. I'm sending you all blessings, so much love, and set your intention to have joy today. All right. Take care, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye, guys.